Hi, welcome to yoga. I'm Joel. Thanks for being here. Today's yoga practice is landing. Sometimes throughout our days, we've got a busy one and relatively flighty. Kind of imagine that as up off the ground and buzzing around, taking care of our responsibilities for the day. This practice will help you to land back and connect with the earth, connecting your breath and your body and your mind. Okay, let's get started with some breathing. This is called breath to land. Come up out of your seat. Bring your arms up and exhale down. Good. We'll do this a few more times. Come up out of your seat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. One more time. One more breathing exercise, again from the front of your seat. We're going to extend out a leg on the inhale and bring it down slowly and controlled with an exhale. We'll do the other side. One more time on both sides. Good. That brings us right into easy pose. We're sitting up straight, hands on our knees, shoulders back. Your arms are kind of straight in this position. Just soften your gaze. Some breathing here. All right. Now the spinal twist. Bring one hand over to your knee on the opposite side, and the other hand goes to the back of your chair. And slowly twist your body and look over your back shoulder. Hold this for a few. Good. We're going to unwind slowly and to the other side. Very good. Now we're going to do a seated warrior two pose. Again, from the front of your seat, and this is pretty important that you're out here on the edge. We're going to extend the leg out, toes pointed down, grounded in your feet here, okay? The other leg is going to come across and point to the opposite end of the room, and then arms up. Look out over that hand across from your pointed toe. Take a few breaths here. Good. Come back to center. We'll do the other side. Extend it out. Now my toe does not point on the ground, as you can see, but if you can, I'd like you to do that. Good. Come back to center. Now we're going to stand for the next poses. Come around to the back side of your chair. I'm going to turn mine so you can see from this angle. We're going to begin with mountain pose. Feet together, grounded and landed, firmly planted with our weight over it. Find your center here. This is a balancing pose, actually. Just kind of wiggle around a little bit until you found where you stand, where you're landed, most grounded. Shoulders back. Just stay here for another breath. Good. Now into downward dog with the chair. Hands on the back. Just take a few steps back, slowly kind of gauging the distance for you. I'm trying to get my ears down between my arms here. Feeling that hamstring stretch. And kind of pedal your feet a little bit and wiggle around. Stay here. A few more breaths. Good. And slowly walk back up. And we're going to go right back into mountain. Does it feel different for you, the way you've landed now, and finding your center in mountain pose? Good. Now we're going to go into tree pose, another balancing pose on one leg. Bring one heel up to the ankle of the other. Your toe could rest on the floor to help you balance here. If you'd like, you can also try to lift this leg up off of the ground completely and place it on your calf. For me, I like it down a little bit low in case I topple over. From here, we're going to bring an arm up above. And if you have your balance, bring the other hand up. There we go. One more breath here. Good. Come back down. We'll do the other side now. This pose really makes you feel grounded because you have all of your body weight over your one leg. You're finding your center and your balance. You must be connected to the earth in order for yourself to hold this and not lose your balance. I'm going to put a hand on my chair so I can bring my foot up. Otherwise, I would not be able to hold this. Good. Come back down. Briefly into mountain pose again. And again, finding your center and your balance on your 2 feet. How do you feel grounded now? How are you landed? All right. We're going to come back down to our chair now. Starting off again, the edge of your seat in the easy pose. Take a few breaths here. Kind of letting all of the work we just did integrate. Good. Now we'll do a hip stretch. Bring one leg up. Give yourself a hug here. Kind of like find your range. Bounce it a little bit. Now with control, bring your foot back down to the floor. We'll do the other side. Very good. From here, we're going to go into a rainbow spine stretch. Your hands on your knees. This is like cat-cow when we're down doing mat yoga. I'm just going to arch our back with our chin to our chest. And now bring it forward. Look up. All right. One more with our shoulders. This is called the swimmer stretch. We're going to have our arms out in front and take one arm back, making a big arc, and look back over that shoulder. And then bring it back forward to the starting position. We'll do the other side. Good. Do this again. If you'd like, you can go all the way around. I'll demonstrate that for you. And one more time, however you'd like. Very good. So for today's relaxation, I'm going to get down on the floor in a legs up the chair pose. If you're in front of a desk, feel free to just relax there on the edge of your seat with your arms on the desk in front of you and your head resting on your arms. Otherwise, you can join me down on the floor. For legs up the chair, I like to lay down first, right next to my chair, and then sort of just wiggle my way up, putting my calves across the seat of the chair, sort of kind of elongating my spine and letting my back completely relax and get flat on the floor. Soften your gaze or close your eyes, whatever's more comfortable for you. And just breathe here. Let's begin by settling into our seats, finding some comfort and ease. You're welcome to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out. This practice will be about 2 minutes long. Try out breathing in through your nose and exhaling, making the sound like the sound of a bee. Breathe in, breathe out. 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 Notice what you feel. All right, it's time to come back to the room. Open your eyes. Start to wiggle your toes and rotate your ankles. Wiggle your fingers and rotate your wrists. I like to wiggle my whole body a little bit, just kind of getting ready to get back into motion. Bring your legs down off of the chair and roll to the side just before sitting up. Come back to our seat. I'm landed. I hope you feel landed as well. Thanks for joining me. I'm Joel, and I'll see you next time.